Hi, good afternoon. Corey Thorne, psychic medium, spiritual healer, and life coach. Coming in to do my channeled monthly message for the month of May 2019 for my cancers. You are the last but not the least. Sorry it's late getting out, but it's been a crazy month and some crazy energies. So for my cancers, please remember that this is not to replace any medical, psychological, or scientific information that you have been given or advice that you have been given that is needed for you. This is to be taken as a form of entertainment. I am a channel, a psychic medium. I am not a astrologer. I do have little bits and pieces of astrology that comes in. I've been learning over the years, or that the channel gives me. But I do use cards sometimes to validate, and those cards are not my oracle cards. They're not created by me. They are created by others, and I use them as a form of validation to what is coming through, not to always reflect exactly what the cards mean for the people that created them. So for my Cancer, blank, I'm like, you're last because there was a sense of like an empty void space. And I'm like, what is this empty void space? Why do I keep getting an empty void space? Blank. And it's like, I am blank. Everything is blank. And what's coming up for me is that blank, what resonates with me for that blank is that you're being now given an opportunity to create. Create what you want, create the life that you want, move where you want, live the life you want, do what you want, be in the relationships you want. What do you want? And this is the time of saying for the cancers, what do I want? When do I, now that I'm seeing myself as valuable enough to be important enough in the world, because I've been through all the emotional ups and downs. May is a time of, you know what? Fuck this, I'm taking my life back. Sorry, swearing. I'm taking back my world. I want to stand on my soapbox and say that I'm done being mentally, physically abused in some ways. Like I've been beat up by the world enough, or I've been beat up by the past, or by my parents, or by, my words, by words, by the words of other, but by the past, that I'm going to start having that compassion that I give to everyone else for myself now. And I'm done with being judged. It just feels a sense of judgment that's been around my cancers. Like you've been judged. You've been judged, and you are now taking back that power, claiming back you. But you're also being told, cancers, that you've also judged other people, and you were quick to judge, and you judged people that were reflecting the same hurt and pain that you had. And what you took to be as they hated you is that you actually seen in each other the hurt and pain, or you've seen each other what each other were going through. And that some of those relationships, or some of those arguments and fights, are really like a false sense. They were not really real. There's no need to have them. There's no need to continue it. It's like, make peace with some of these people that were in your life, because I'm not saying you got to go back to all the friendships, but make peace with where you were, or what was going on, because it's a sense that you both had the same thing, and those people were never there to intentionally hurt you. And everything has snowballed to a point of kind of seeing things in your own reality, but there's the illusion that really wasn't what's the true truth. And I just see there's some clarity coming of seeing the true truth, that when I'm in my gentle light, when I'm where I need to be, everything aligns to bring myself at peace with some of these people that were in my life, or some of the people that I've kind of quickly were there to kind of reflect the same energies back at each other, back and forth is what it comes up to me. Some of my cancers are getting some real kind of eye-openers this month of, you might not have known who your family was, or you might find out you have like other family members you didn't know you had, or you might find out your your ancestral link is not what you thought it was. There's some changes coming here around that for some of them, and it's like and also your DNA link, like the link of your parents, the function and the role that your parents have played in your life. You have played that role out with, whether it's the feminine, the masculine. You have treated everyone as if they need to pay for what your parents have done, or you've been kind of guarded from that for a long time. And this is the opportunity now to start over, say, no, I know not everybody is like that. And I know everybody that I meet that reflect that back at me is not my parents. Kind of general, or that's kind of very personal. Something about somebody coming around you, and I really want you to pay attention to the eye color. It's like a really soft, light color eye. Someone that was in your life that you quickly judged because you thought they reflect something of you. Their light color eyes, their skin, no matter what it is, something about them that just kind of reminds you of somebody else. And every time you see it, you're like, it's just like, oh, there is, this person is special. This person should be in my life. This person is meant to be in my life. Pay attention to the eyes. The eyes are seeing through your soul, and you didn't like that. The eyes were seeing through your soul. And so these eyes that are seeing through your soul are popping back up again. So this could even be your own eyes looking in the mirror. You haven't liked what you have seen, and now it's time to fall in love with what you have seen. Some of my cancers are about to fall in love, and that could be falling in love with yourself. It could be falling in love with a partnership, but it's like you're finally going to let go of trying to be the one that's controlling everything, controlling the relationship, controlling life, controlling. It's like you can be soft now. You can be vulnerable. But this is also about remembering the value of you, and that you are valuable. And this is your feminine, what I was already talking about, whether you're male or female, doesn't matter, but you're very much in your feminine. Also, please remember the sense of the sobriety, whatever toxic you have been fueling yourself, whatever toxic energy, anger, gossip, complaining, nagging, the stories that you keep telling yourself about how the world don't like me, that type of thing, let it all go now, because it's time to have some hope and faith into the changes, into the life that's about to kind of show itself to you in now that you've been blank, now that you've kind of been letting things go, that you're able to get on that box, you're able to stand up and shine, just be strong to kind of get things done. This is the month that you're going to get things done. You're going to be endless possibilities, move in your own direction. You're letting the cat out of the bag type of thing. You're going to speak your truth, kind of opening up and not feeling the need to keep everything so secret and quiet, and just that I don't need anybody. You do need somebody, and everybody needs somebody, and everybody needs a tribe, a team, and nobody was out to get you, and you can have trust in people. And what I'm hearing is that there is some wonderful, beautiful new things to take place for my cancers. You are to have hope. And I just love that these two cards were the last two cards that I'm picking up, that was hope and Jesus. Hope and Jesus. You are about to move into a relationship. You are about to fall into love. You are about to fall into love with life. And that relationship could be the return of friendships, the return of somebody from your past, the return of somebody that you just absolutely know you love, or the return from another lifetime of somebody who is very important to you. There's also some of my cancers who have struggled, financially struggled, been through a lot, and I'm just being told that your struggles are coming to an end. There's a sense of peace, joy, love being given to you, being handed to you, and to just allow your third eye to open to see beyond what the human eyes can see, because you've been only looking with the human eyes, and there's so much more to see and so many more possibilities that are here for you. We're letting go of the old. We're letting go of the old way we talk. We're letting go of all of the old beliefs, because this is a blank slate. This is a new opportunity, a new life. Many of you may be opening the door into a new home, is what I hear. A new home, sitting on a new patio, looking out at new landscape, new direction with a person that you love by your side, happily moving in. And if you've had some, I feel like if you've had some health issue stuff that's been going on, you feel as if there's a sense that a lot of it was built up anger around a mother or mother energy, or built up anger around the feminines that have been around your life. Please remember that everyone is human, and when you let go of your expectations of dropping everyone out of your life because they had a human moment, now is the time to pay attention to see, you know what, they are just human. Love, light, forgiveness, joy, happiness, and remembering that you are such a beautiful soul is very important. For my masculine Cancers, I feel as if there's a wave of emotions coming in. It's like you finally start, it's like a wave of emotions, like someone's finally appreciating you, or someone's finally honoring you, like you're finally being seen, or you're finally starting to appreciate the values of the people that are around you, or you're also being valued, like someone's finally seeing that value in you. There's just a clearness and a clarity that's coming from the Holy Spirit, is what I'm getting, that's blessing your life with so much more than what you could have ever possibly have imagined. You just can't complain about it. You just can't get angry or you can't get kind of pissed that it's taking some time to get there, or you can't continue old habits to have this new life. Remember that. You can't continue old habits, so have compassion and love for everything and everyone, including the ones that you don't like. The more that you come into that end, or you think you don't like, they're reflecting. Stay present. Don't worry about how fast life is going to get here, or how fast your blessings are going to happen, or how quickly. Live in the moment. Live in the light. Get through these next, and then like the full moon means everything to you. So moving and moving and moving and moving and moving. Your feet are about to move in many directions. So much, much love to my Cancers. Have a wonderful May. And I hope this resonates with you in some way. And if not, you can always book a personal reading with me, CoreyThorne.com. Remember, these are general. So you can always book a personal reading. And I'm available pretty much almost 7 days a week. Much love. Thank you. Bye-bye.